Hello, 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 family. Welcome back to another episode of Oh to Behold with your girl, Camille Young. This is me. This is she. I'm every woman. I don't know where they came from. What's going on, Holy Rollers? How y'all doing? Good to see you. Look, y'all, I hope everybody's doing well. A lot is happening in the world. But regardless, something that I always say, I choose to rejoice and be glad in it because this is the day that the Lord has made, okay? If you're here, if you're viewing this video, this is the day that the Lord has made. And I know that regardless of everything that may be happening in your life, whether things are well, whether things are not so well, whether you're in a waiting pattern, whether you're in harvest season. And I will say, even in harvest season, that doesn't mean that things aren't happening or that everything is happening the way that you want it to happen, okay? So let's be very clear about that. Harvest time does not alleviate difficulty in life. Difficult things still happen even in harvest time. But what I want to talk about today is it's time to move on. And I want to say this on the lighter side of it versus the darker side or the less happy side of it. Because usually when you tell somebody to move on, they're in a place of where they probably don't want to, or they've been stuck. But I want to say, let's move on because there is something greater. There is something better. You've been stuck in a mindset. You've been stuck in a relationship. You've been stuck in a situation, a circumstance, whatever it is. You've been stuck in that place too long. Even when it comes to your health, you know, the holistic mindset allows you, when you have a mindset of becoming whole and taking on that journey of being whole, you have to let past patterns go. You have to let certain people go. You have to let certain relationships go. You got to let certain mindsets, you have to let them go because it inhibits your ability to go and elevate to the next dimension in your life. Y'all, you cannot allow yourself to get stuck. You cannot allow yourself to remain in a space, in a place that is not serving you and not giving you the energy that you need to move forward in your life. You know, I think about certain people that I want to see do better, that I want to, you know, I could see certain opportunities with them. But because they're not ready, I got to move on. And that's just where I am. I'm moving on from trying to want something for somebody else that they themselves are not ready for or ready to move on from. So guess what? I got to cut. That's the beauty of scissors. Scissors, I got to cut those strings. I got to cut those attachments. I got to cut those, whatever it is that keeps me from moving on, that's holding me in that space, that is inhibiting again my ability to go to that next dimension in my life. And I'm ready for that. And I want to challenge you to be ready for that. Does it always feel good? Not really. It doesn't, but it should, because it's like, you know what? I'm wiping my mind, whitelisting my mind, not whitelisting, but wiping my mind from the previous mindset that this person needs to go with me, or that situation needs to go with me, or that mindset needs to go with me. No, I'm going to greater things. And as long as I'm holding on to Whatever it is, figure out what what it is that you're holding on to, that's keeping you from letting it go, that's keeping you from moving on, from moving forward. Yours may not be mine, but figure out what it is for you that you need to let go so that you can move on. Okay? And I just want to challenge you with that on today, because we are wasting time the longer we hold on to mindsets, the longer we hold on to relationships, the longer we hold on to people that we should have been and moved on from. I'm talking about bending. Bending. Yes. We should have moved on long ago. But we're playing, trying to slick play God in their life, which that's idol worship. We've talked about that before. You can't play God in a person's life, because see, when God get to slapping, if you in the way, you gonna get slapped. Okay? And I ain't taking no more slappings for nobody else's situation, trying to do and be for somebody else that they themselves are not ready for. Okay? So I just want to challenge you on today. Whatever it is, get in your mind what yours is. Because see, mine, I got mine in my mind. I have mine in my mind, what it is that I'm moving on from. Okay? I'm making the adjustments. And they may be uncomfortable, not only for me, but for the people or the things, places, spaces that I am making those adjustments from. But I'm okay with that. I'm good with that. I'm actually great with that, because I want to embrace the wholeness and the fullness of my harvest season. I want to embrace it all. Okay? And I want you to do the same. I want you to do the same. It's time to move on, y'all. It's time to move on. Not because you just trying to not let go of something. No, it's time to go to a greater dimension. It's time. Come on, get excited about the next dimension of your life, the greater place in your life, okay? All right? So look, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you were able to gather something. I hope this may have even motivated you to do something different. I hope it did, because I'm motivated. I got a couple places in my life where I'm really being intentional around doing something different. Doing something different. Because if we want something different, we got to do something different. Okay? All righty. So look, again, thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to get your book. Go to otobehold.com. Also, be sure to subscribe. Hit the thumbs up, y'all. Hit that thumbs up for me, and I would greatly appreciate you doing that. And if you have a comment, be sure to comment down in that comment section for me, all right? I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for all you do, all right? Thank you for being a part of the Holy Roller family. I appreciate you. Y'all, thank you again for watching, and until next time, God bless.